Good to see you. This is going to be really, really, really powerful. In fact, this might be the most powerful thing you'll learn. Stick around, I'm going to share some tools that I've learned over the last 25 years to stay calm, present, at peace, smiling, enjoying life, breathing flow into life, manifesting, feeling abundant. I'm going to share some absolute magic with you. So let me know where you are so it's not just me having a conversation with myself. Thanks so much for taking the time for yourself today. This isn't about me, this is about you. This is about making your life easier, more effortless, more in flow. There's so much going on in the world. There's the collective problems, there's our individual problems and issues, and if only there were some simple tools that we could rely on. There is! There is! Alright, here we go. We're going to dive into a masterclass right now. You are welcome. I've been studying this stuff for 25 years. 25 years? Really? He looks so young. We're basically focusing on the breath today. I started my journey when I was 15 years old, and before we go any further, if you're going to take the time, stop scrolling. You know, we go on the internet to look for that bit of information that changes our life or makes our life better. It's in this live. It's changed my life and it's changed the life of my clients. So I know this to be true. Here we go. My name is Alexander Epstone. I have a business called Mindwave Transformation where I help generally freedom-seeking entrepreneurs to build their business, scale their business, and live a life of freedom. I really struggled at school. I was dyslexic, I was dyspraxic, I went down a year because it just wasn't working up there. I couldn't read or write very well at all. It was very, 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 very difficult for me. I really, really struggled, and as I went through life, I started feeling this feeling of lack and doubt and fear and shame and all of this sort of stuff, and it just kind of compounded as I grew up, and then I found alcohol and drugs and blah 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 and suppressed all these feelings. As I grew older and I started to work on myself, I studied these fascinating books. And I studied Hinduism, Buddhism, Taoism, Sufism, Christianity, shamanism. I studied it all. And at the very beginning of my journey, it was all about presence and breathing. And I was a bit like, yeah, I want the cool stuff, yeah. And I went through all of the manifestation, law of attraction, quantum physics. I went all to the complex, deep stuff. And later on, I decided to go all the way back and start again. And now I had a new perspective. And I'm so glad I did, because today in this live, I'm going to share the best stuff I found. So as of right now, I want you to start breathing slowly and deeply from your lower belly. Just relax your shoulders and just breathe in and out. In through the nose and out. And I want you to keep this up the whole time I'm talking to you, unless I tell you to change it. So just keep breathing slowly, calmly, and deeply. I want you to keep breathing in and out slowly, deeply, and consistently. And I want you to drop your shoulders. I want you to relax your jaw and your eyes and your face. And the only other thing I want you to do is just add a little smile. And if you can, feel a little love in your heart. It's only going to kind of make it a bit more potent. So let's keep breathing. Keep breathing while I talk to you. Okay, so what is happening now? You are doing I'm going to start with my favorite one. This is the natural breath. It doesn't get any better than this. People are teaching all sorts of breath work, all sorts of different things. I've done literally just so many different types, and they've all got the amazing, credit to them. But the natural breath, just breathing in and out slowly and deeply, just slow diaphragmatic breathing into your lower belly, is as good as it's ever gonna get. And what I would love you to do for the rest of this day, before I even go into this, is just notice when you're not doing this. I guarantee that your life will start to change. How is your life going to change just from breathing? What will happen is you'll notice that you stop attaching to the future thinking mind. You stop attaching to the past thinking mind. Anxiety comes from the future. So when we start to breathe slowly, the anxiety starts to go away. When we start to breathe slowly and deeply, and we're focusing our attention purely on our nose and our breath, then the thoughts of the past start to go away. Why? Because we become present in the here and now. So keep breathing and know that this is as powerful as it gets. You have all you need right under. Are you breathing slowly and deeply into your lower belly? Sybil, breathe. Yadi, breathe. Sue, breathe. Breathe with me. Dan, keep breathing slowly and deeply. Natasha, keep breathing slowly and deeply. And anyone else we got on this live? Okay. The breath is the first thing you will do when you come into this world. It's the very first thing. The very first thing that you do when you come into this world is you take a breath. And it's the last thing you do before you leave this earth. So let's start honoring this breath and let's start completely flipping the script here. Oh yeah, I should be doing a bit of breathing. I know breathing's good. Why is breathing good? Because it oxygenates the cells, it helps the blood flow, it helps you calm and balance your system so you can focus and think better and feel better. It's everything. It's important, but it's so boring to talk about. Oh yeah, just breathe. Yeah, what else have you got? No, honestly, just breathe. Breathe. What else? No, honestly, just breathe. It's so boring. It's so boring. I'm going to do my best to make it fun for you because I'm telling you, if you flip the script from, oh yeah, I should be breathing, to, oh, I've just noticed I wasn't breathing. Completely flip it around. You will notice you feel calmer. You will notice your anxiety starts to dissipate. You'll notice that your depression starts to lessen and you'll feel more joy because you'll have more oxygen up here in the old noggin. So I'm telling you, if you keep breathing, Christina, if you just joined, keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. The whole time I'm talking to you, relax, have your back up straight, just sit, just smile, feel love in your heart, breathe, and just know that you're exactly where you're meant to be right now. If you are on this live, you are one lucky being. This work that I'm about to share with you are from 25 years worth of research, and I'm just going to piece it together, and you are going to hear one of them go, that's for me, I'm going to do this. And some of them won't be for you, but some of them are going to be life-changing. These are powerful tools, tried and tested, that will help you heal, expand your consciousness, manifest easier, feel more abundant, feel more in flow. Here we go. So the first one is the natural breath. You don't even think about it, just allow yourself to breathe in. And what you want to do is you want your belly to expand, but your body doesn't move. So your belly goes out and in, out and in. And you want to do this for maybe 5 and 5. Just really relax. Let's do 3 on each one. Here we go. All right, well done. Okay, now shake it off. Shake it off. Feel good, feel proud of yourself. And remember, If you ever just need to center yourself, align yourself, anchor yourself, the world can be fucking nuts, excuse my French. We've got our individual problems, our collective problems. There's all sorts going on in life. And one thing that you know is that you have this anchor right here whenever you need to use it. It's almost calling for you to use it. So breathe when you're studying, breathe when you're watching TV, breathe when you're listening to someone. Breathe right now, slowly and deep. Lower belly and smile. And just notice how you're putting yourself almost in a trance, in a positive trance where you're separating yourself from all of the thinking, active thoughts. We need the thinking and we need the active thoughts for when we're doing something. But as John Kabat-Zinn said, we are human beings that have turned into human doings. If you keep breathing with me, by the time I finish this, you're going to feel a little bit, okay, there's something in there. Make sure you're not driving. The second one is the 3-6 method. Now this is the scientifically proven method, the fastest way to tap into your parasympathetic nervous system. This is the fastest way to kind of tune into your body and so you ready? Back straight. No, that's not back straight. Back straight. Shoulders relax. Smile. This is important because what this is doing is it's telling your body, your being, that you're safe. You're relaxed. You're feeling okay. And everything's all right. Okay, here we go. So, breathe in. So that's a really simple one, and instantly you go, ooh, okay, this is really helpful. I'm going to recap as we go, and I want you to write down or take a note of any of these breathing tactics, tools that resonate with you best, because certain ones are going to resonate with certain people. So number 1 is the natural breath, 5 and 5, in for 5, out for 5, and all you do is you just naturally breathe. I do this all of the time. And this is my favorite one. There's no rules, it's got to be 4 and 5. It's just follow the breath. Allow yourself to be breathed. You know, breathing is the only function in the human body that happens both consciously and unconsciously. You know, meaning when you're asleep, you're breathing. And it's so fascinating that we don't honor the breath like we should do. Like I said before, it's the first thing that happens when you enter this world, and it's the last thing that happens when you leave this world. There's got to be something in that. So, however, now I'm 40 years old. I discovered this stuff at 15, and it went in one ear and out the other. And then later on in life, I came back to this stuff, and it saved me. And it helped my clients in so many different ways, from getting promotions, being able to do public speaking. There's no way I'd do this if I hadn't have, mastered my breath. So we're going to go into number 3. So number 1 is a natural breath, in for 5, out for 5, generally, or 4 and 4, whatever you want. Just follow the breath. Don't push it. Don't force it. Just allow the breath. Breathe while I'm talking, in and out. And what you want to do is purely do this from the lower belly. You know, there's other tactics, tools where you come into your chest and all that. I just want you to concentrate on the lower belly. So number 3 is the box breath. 4, 4, 4, 4. Hey, Jesus, good to see you. Or Jesus, I don't know. It could literally be Jesus. Either way, good to see you, brother. So this is a tried and tested method that the SAS use, Marines use, and lots of other people use. It is powerful. It gets straight in there. It gets the job done. So this is a simple breath. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. I'm going to do a general kind of, I don't know if I'm going to get the timing right, but it's just kind of general. We're talking about you. I'm here to help you make your day better, your life better through the power of your breath. Something that they failed to mention at school, you know, one of the most important things that you could do for yourself. So if you don't have any money, do this and nothing else, and your life will profoundly change. Also check out my YouTube, Mind Wave Transformation, hundreds of videos on all of this sort of stuff. You know, it's all free, it's all out there. And of course, if you want to work with me one-to-one, you want to change your life, completely change your story, DM me the word freedom only if you're ready to invest into yourself, your future self, break through, break free, live the life of your dreams. I am living around the world, experiencing my greatest life, living in Costa Rica, Thailand, Cape Town, Australia, been to Malaysia, working online and helping other people grow their businesses. And it all started with this. It all started with what I'm sharing here today. So, the box breath. Relax yourself. No, I've never said that before. Relax yourself. Relax your shoulders. Have your back straight. Smile. Feel love in your heart. It sounds cheesy or rudimentary, but I swear this is telling your body, your being, that you are safe. You are okay. There is nowhere else to be right now. You are happy. Even if you have issues and problems and struggles in your life right now, this is the most powerful thing that you could do for yourself. Okay, so the box breath. We're going to breathe in, we're going to hold, we're going to breathe out, and we're going to hold. And what you're doing when you're holding your breath is you are in your most divine state of being. This is the most you will ever connect with divinity, with consciousness, with universe, with God, Allah, Buddha, nature. When you hold the breath after breathing in and before you release, you are in this suspended state of animation. It is powerful. And essentially what's happening there, you're pausing your being so the oxygen can get into the cells where it needs to get into. Because we're constantly in flow and in movement, and we don't ever really give our body a chance to heal. So if you take control and just sit in stillness and allow yourself to heal, your body will start to. If you cut your hand, what happens? It heals if you allow it to. If you keep rubbing it and scratching it and doing stuff, it won't heal or it'll scar. But if you allow yourself to heal, that's what the body wants to do. It wants to heal. So this is number 3. The first one was natural breath, in for 5, out for 5, give or take. The second one was 3, 6, in for 3, out for 6, the fastest way to relax your being. This one is a favorite with the SAS and the Marines and all of those types of people. The box breath is for immediate control of your being. If you're in a difficult situation, if you're in an intense situation and you need to immediately focus and take control of your surroundings, this is the one for you. So you ready? Here we go. Razor sharp focus. Joe, good to see you. Thanks for sharing. We're talking about you and your freedom. Freedom to live the life you're meant to be living, and you can do this by harnessing the power of your breath. So the 4-4-4 is magic. I would only do it for a couple of minutes. I'd only do any of these really for a couple of minutes unless you're diving into really resetting your system. The 4-4-4 is magic. Lisa, good to see you. So use this if you're ever feeling a bit, oh. Look, I had anxiety and panic attacks for about 10 years. Every day of my life, it was brutal. I became an alcoholic because of this, because I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know what it was. I thought I was dying. No one talked about anxiety when I had anxiety. And I didn't know what was going on. And I thought I was going to have it forever. Anyway, I overcame all of my problems: alcoholism, anxiety, panic, depression, lack of self-worth, love. I had a big long list, and I chipped away at every single one of them, and now I am free. I love myself, I love you, I love the world, I can handle life, I've got the tools I need, and this is what I do now. I help other people be able to access their inner power. And it's such a rewarding job. You know, I'm just doing this for free. Like I get to do this if I want. I jump on and I'll speak to you guys and help you with these tools, give you some stuff. And if you want to take this further and direct all of this information to your life so I can work with you personally, then you DM me the word freedom, only if you're ready to invest into yourself. I ain't got time for time wasters. I only work with people who are absolutely ready to break through, break free, and work on themselves. Well, not even work on themselves, honor themselves. So obviously that's not for everybody because it is a cost and I charge for my time and energy. But right now, this is free love. I'm sharing this goodness because it's so powerful, and it would be a sin for me not to share this stuff with you. So number 4. This is one of the first ones I learned, and it was really great because my wife used to go, "Stop holding your breath, stop holding your breath," and I go, "Oh." And the more I learn about what's happening, if you've got shallow breathing, you are not breathing. If you are thinking about the future and you get anxiety and you catastrophize about life, you are not breathing. I mean, you're breathing, but you're not breathing. If you are depressed, stop saying I'm depressed. You're not depressed, because depression leads to a doctor appointment to give you drugs to do X, Y, and Z. Depression is sadness. You are sad. You have been experiencing sadness. Anxiety isn't anxiety. That's a surefire way to get on certain drugs to keep you experiencing anxiety. Anxiety is fear. Fear. You are in fear. You have been experiencing fear. I can speak so bluntly about this because I experienced this for 10 years. I know anxiety better than most people know anxiety. Having panic attacks is like being attacked by panic itself. I was living in fear and sadness, anxiety and depression. Get out of here. It all comes down to what you're putting in and how you're thinking and how you're living. And thank you, Lindsay says I agree with you. Look, it's a very controversial thing to say. I'm open to saying it because it's my experience, and I'm sticking with that. I don't know a lot of things, but I know my experience. If you reframe this, anxiety is not anxiety, and you don't have it, and it doesn't have you. You have, in the past, been experiencing fear. Where's the fear come from? It comes from the future thinking mind. Every time. Every time you've had anxiety, whether you consciously know it or not, your thoughts up until that moment would have been in the future, and it's made your body react and go in fear. So what we need to do is we need to breathe in to the body and take over the thinking mind. When you have anxiety and panic attacks, it's like jumping out of a plane and shouting for a parachute. Oh, give me a parachute, give me a parachute. Oh, it's too late. It's too late. So when I started guiding others and teaching people, I stopped trying to give people a cure. I started double downing on prevention. Don't wait till you've got the anxiety, the panic, or the depression. Start now and prevent all of that BS, all of that noise. And how do we do that? We start with the miraculous power of our breath. You know, if you're religious, it's from God, Allah, Buddha, nature, universe. If you're not, it's just right here and that's it. Either way, it doesn't bother me. Just start breathing. So let's start breathing now. Chloe, dark matter. Julia, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Smile. Feel love. There's nowhere to be. There's nothing else you need to be doing right now. Maybe there is, but keep doing this instead. Alright, keep breathing as I'm talking to you, and take control of your breath. And don't do it forcefully, do it in a really nurturing way, like, oh, I've got this breath that's breathing through me. And if I just observe my mind and I watch this miraculous thing happening, I can't help but notice that I feel pretty good right now. I feel calmer. I feel more relaxed. Chloe says, do you believe in Jesus? I mean, it's not really the time and place for a conversation about Jesus, but I believe Jesus could have been a man many years ago, helping people to keep breathing, tune into love and light and peace. I don't believe Jesus was a Christian. Jesus wasn't a Christian. Muhammad wasn't a Muslim. Buddha wasn't a Buddhist. They taught love. All of those people taught love, and the religions that latched onto that taught people how to become Christians and all the rest of it. That's just what is. But I love it all, and I love you no matter what you believe in. Atheist, spiritual, religious, let's not fight, let's not even have these conversations. It doesn't even matter. You do you, I'll do me, and let's all collectively breathe together, individually and collectively, because we're all interconnected. Everything is energy, and if we start breathing into our bodies, we start healing ourselves and each other. So let's breathe. So this is called the 4-7-8. This is a great one. This is a good one if you just notice that you're not really breathing properly and you want to kind of take control. So here we go. Breathe in for 4. Hold. Breathe into the lower belly. Hold. One more time. Breathe in, smile, feel love. Hold. See how they all feel different? That one makes my whole body feel light and peaceful. And just 3 breaths, my friend, is all it takes to reset you. The rule I have, Tom, Antown, D. May, Lily, good to see you, Joe, still rocking it. The rule I have is this: we're all busy, we're all doing stuff, we've all got stuff to do, we've all got a to-do list, we've all got stuff going on. And if you just remember that this breath can help you harness and stay rooted and calm and peaceful, what I like to do is go, right, have I got time to breathe in 3 times, 6 times, or 9 times? And if you just do 3 breaths of any of these ones that I'm sharing here, and I'll give you, if you message me, I'll give you a list of what we've spoken about. If you just do 3 breaths, just 3 breaths, you anchor yourself, you recharge yourself, you empower yourself, you go from being a victim, living in victimhood, why is this happening to me, to, okay, I think I feel like I can actually do this. I think I can make some progress. 3 breaths is amazing. Ume says, hi, nice to see you after a long time. Lovely to see you too. We're talking about you and Joe and everyone else. This is all of us connected. Keep breathing as I'm talking to you. Keep breathing slowly and deeply and calmly. Even when I go ba 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 ba, just breathe along. Breathe along. Everything I'm saying, just smile. Breathe, feel love in your heart, into the lower belly, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Joe says, thank you for all this, very helpful and empowering. Thank you for sharing that. That really, honestly, that makes my day. I mean, I don't have to do this. I could be working, but I just want to connect with you guys. I want to actually connect with another human being in between calls and just share this stuff because it's life-changing. And again, this is all information. So you can take on this information and go, oh yeah, that's good, yeah. And then you can either do it and it will change your life if you do it. Or you can write it down, take a note and not do it. And just keep consuming information. I can't tell you the amount of people I've taught over the years that I'll give them something amazing and then they'll go and do the next course, see another teacher, read the next book, and it's like, oh, okay, I know what's happening. You're either a consumer, a relentless consumer, or you're willing to master yourself, and there's no in between. I used to be this person, just consuming. Oh, next book. Oh, yeah, next course, next person. I read a book, stop reading it, read another book. Does this ring true? We've got to break these cycles. You have all you need right here, right now. And if you don't, there's Google. But this thing here, your nose, the power of breathing, if you breathe deeply and slowly and smile and feel love in your heart every single day, half of your problems will disappear because you'll notice that it's all just going through like waves and you are the ocean. Instead of feeling like a powerless drop in the ocean, you will feel ocean size. And if anybody gets that reference, let me know. This is a game changer. You're gonna absolutely love this. So whoever's here right now, and for the next, I reckon 5, 7, 8 minutes, I'm gonna share something with you that is gonna blow your mind. You're gonna be almost confused why you don't know this information, because when I learned this, I was quite actually angry at first. I was like, hang on a second, why didn't I know this information? This has been possibly the most helpful piece of information I've ever heard. If you can't sleep, if you find it difficult to sleep, you've got insomnia. I mean, first of all, if you can't sleep, not to go down another tangent, that's your fault. And it's your fault for a number of reasons. Do you drink coffee? Do you have any stimulants that are in your system? That's on you. But if you can't go to sleep, it's because you're allowing yourself to think. I couldn't sleep for years. Oh, I just can't sleep. I used to call myself an insomniac. That's the first thing that you should stop doing. Oh, I'm insomniac, so I can't sleep. No, you're allowing yourself to not turn off the mind when you go to bed. So what I want you to do now is, if you do have trouble with sleeping, I want you to go to bed with the intention of going to sleep. Counting down from 100 is a great start to get you into that kind of, okay. But what I'm about to share with you is going to blow your mind. Yes, Yorkshire tea. Wait, what did I say? I'm from Yorkshire. You from Yorkshire? Anyway, I digress. So, the nose. This is more than you think. And the left nostril is passive. I'm going to repeat that again. The left nostril is a passive channel. So as long as you're not driving or what do they say? Handling heavy machinery. Do this with me right now. Sit down, back straight, relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, relax your eyes. Oh, hang on a sec. You said the caffeine stimulant that we drink doesn't allow us to sleep. Sorry. I talk a lot of stuff. I'm from the Midlands. Nice. Yorkshire tea, yeah. So stop drinking caffeine late at night or even past 4 o'clock if you've got trouble sleeping. Or don't drink it at all, you know, change your life. Good to see you, dude. Right. The left nostril is passive. This tip alone is going to literally blow your mind in the best possible way. Here we go. Put your finger on your right nostril and I want you to relax. And we're just going to do this for a few breath cycles. Breathe out. Always want to end on the out breath. So Mr. Mike says, the way I read that, Mike, is what you doing? What you doing? What we're doing is we're talking about the power of your breath and how if you know how it works, it can change your life. It can dissolve anxiety, depression. It can help you manifest better. It can keep you focused. It can do so many different things. And what I'm sharing with you is over 25 years of research. I'm 40 years old, don't you know? And I learned this stuff when I was 15. I mean, a lot of it went over my head when I was 15, but I've been on a journey. And I've discovered some amazing tools that will help humanity if humanity is able to listen and I can get my channel big enough to get out there. So all of the comments are brilliant. It really helps. Please follow my channel. It really, really helps. And if you really want some help, okay, hang on 2 seconds. Mike says, how do I get rid of my anxiety? It's destroying my career. So, okay. All right, Mike, here we go. First of all, Mike, if you're really serious about changing your life and you're ready to invest into yourself and your future story, DM me the word freedom and I'll help you change your life in the most profound way. It's immense. The clients I work with go from here to rocket ship. It's amazing. But right now, I'm just going to share you some free tools that you can do on your own. I can't guide you any more than this, but if you do this, you will notice a difference. So here we go. So the left nostril, put my finger right in my nose then. The left nostril is passive. So we breathe in and out of the left nostril. So do this and smile, feel love and feel safe in this moment. A lot of this is about feeling safe here and now. And if we can do this in as many moments as possible, we start to notice that we stop thinking about the future thinking thoughts. That's where the anxiety comes from. You know, when I had anxiety for nearly 10 years and panic attacks, I had no idea that the root of my anxiety came from the future. And if I'd only known that, I could have gone, oh, so I should focus more on the present and notice when the anxiety is coming and just breathe into the present. Yeah. And also stop doing the things that give you anxiety. Coffee, drugs, not living your true life path will give you massive anxiety. So it's a very holistic way of looking at all this, but these tools that I'm sharing are monumentally brilliant. So here we go. Right, so this one, the left nostril is passive, so we put the finger on the right nostril and we go in. Let's just do a few more. I want you to keep going. I want you to breathe into your lower belly. Don't change your body. Don't breathe up in here and in your head. Breathe into your lower belly. Keep doing that. And then when you're ready, end on the out breath. And you instantly feel more relaxed. So if you've got a meeting, if you're worried about a meeting, if you're finding yourself thinking about the future, or you can't get to sleep, left is sleepy. This is powerful stuff. Dallas says, stop being camp, please. Well, now, Dallas, that's really offensive to all the camp people because, you know, camp isn't wrong. And for someone without a face and writing negativity, I mean, who's really being a bit of a dick? It's you. It's you. It's not the camp people. I'm happy in my own body and my sexuality. I'll be a bit camp if I want. Anyway, just having a laugh. Right, so we got left is sleepy. Now guess what the right one is. Or let's have a guess. What could the right nostril be if the left one is sleepy? Awakey wakey. So here we go. Joe, thank you so much. This is amazing. Just being here with you for a few minutes made me feel better. Joe, I love you, man. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So the right nostril is awakey wakey. So put your finger on your left nostril and you use this anytime you need a little boost. You'll see people in India go, and it's like a natural coffee shot. So you ready? If you're relaxed, here we go. Back straight, relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, relax your eyes, relax your face, chill, chill, chill. Finger on the left, and here we go. We can do this a bit more. It's hard to breathe and my right nose is blocked a little. Okay, I miss you too. Mwah, mwah. So Mike, if your right nose is blocked a little, first of all, I want you to stop saying my right nose is blocked, because you're telling yourself, you're sending yourself signals to keep. Your nose essentially is going, oh, we're blocked, are we? All right, let's keep being blocked. So what I want you to do is to say, oh, in the past, my right nostril has been blocked. Put everything you don't want to keep on experiencing in the past tense. I did that with dyslexia, alcoholism, anxiety, panic. I put it all in the past tense. And obviously I put in the right action. And it all dissolved. This is powerful. So if the right nostril is blocked, then these practices are going to help open that path. The first thing I'll say, if you're ever blocked, clogged up, stop eating cheese and dairy. Number one, dairy clogs up the system. So if you're ever blocked up or you've got sinus stuff, immediately remove dairy. Dairy and eggs from your diet will do a massive shift in cleaning your channels. So here we go. On the right, a bit more vigorously now. Here we go. Finger on the left. Here we go. Straight away, you feel like the cells in your body are having a party. They are celebrating. And I know it's going to wear off, but naturally I feel, ooh, this feels good. So this is amazing if you need that little kickstart in your afternoon. You need a little spring in your step. Maybe you can't get out of bed and you need a bit of extra help. Or you could do... It's just oxygen to your brain. It's powerful. Left channel, sleepy. It does work, right? Yeah. Right channel, awakey. Why we don't get taught this stuff at school is mind-blowing. I know why, because they don't want to empower us at an early age. We need to be controlled. We need to be the cogs in the machine. We need to be living in the matrix and being worker bees. And if we knew these simple, miraculous tips and tools, we could free ourselves. We could become anything that we wanted to be. We could overcome anything that is holding us down, and we could free ourselves and liberate ourselves. And I did all that. And that's why I'm here sharing this stuff with you, because I know it's true. I just got an energizing feeling after it was, yeah, brilliant. It's awesome. This is really, really amazing stuff. Here we go. We've done the left, we've done the right. Is there anything else with the nose that we can do? Absolutely. Here we go. This is the alternate nostril breathing. Now, if you dive into pranayama and all of the sort of deep stuff, they might say, oh, you can't, you've got to use your finger in this finger. You've got to put your finger on your third eye. Religions and ancient texts generally have a lot of rules that you've got to live by. And I totally get that. I totally respect that. And I honor that. However, sometimes if you're not religious or you don't subscribe to the whole philosophy, then you don't necessarily have to do all of these things. You can just do the basics. So here's the basics. Thumb on the right nostril. Here we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to breathe out of the left nostril, then we're going to breathe in, and then I just want you to use your finger to change sides like this. So it's basically that. So they might say your ring finger. Your ring finger is actually probably easier. So have you found there is a bit of meanness going on the spiritual community sometimes? I have. Yeah, but you know, anyone who's being mean is just lacking in love and actually crying out for help. They don't know it because they're unconscious. And you've just got to remember that hurt people hurt people. And if you can practice turning your anger, frustration, or sadness into compassion and forgiveness, because we're all interconnected, there is no separation, and those people that are going are just essentially you anyway, and if you don't let it attach to you, it can't hurt you. Someone said to me the other day, I hope you die in a car crash, while I'm giving out lovely information that's really helpful. You literally can't win. Someone said someone should shoot that guy. I've heard all sorts of horrible things, but because I am living in a certain state of consciousness, I don't see it and go, oh no, I see it and go, oh, poor them. Poor people saying all these horrible things. They must have had a really difficult childhood and upbringing, because they wouldn't be saying these things if they loved themselves, if they loved their life. So I flipped it. Any meanness I see in any community, you just have to come from a place of compassion. And trolls have got nothing to grab onto if you look at them with nothing but love, unconditional love. It's a beautiful practice and it'll free you. So, okay, here we go. So we're going to breathe out of the left, in through the nose, and then we're going to breathe out of the right, in through the right, and we're just going to go like this in a cycle, and we're going to do this. What this is going to do is it's going to balance your right and your left brain hemispheres. So it's going to put your body into a state of equanimity, harmony, balance. It's beautiful. This is a really powerful practice just to do for a few minutes. So here we go. Thumb on the right, and here we go. Lindsay says, you are so kind. I'm much well right back at you, Lindsay. You're amazing. I love you. Okay, here we go. Breathe out. Breathe in. Change. 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 Smile. Now feel that warmth in your heart. Feel proud of yourself for giving yourself this time. All right, now that brings you back to this state of, ooh, I could do anything. Especially if you've done the left nostril and the right nostril, you've gone down and then you've gone up. This brings you back to harmony. This is as beautiful as it gets. You can do this if you're on the tube, if you're traveling, anytime you just need a quick kind of reset, you need anchoring. This is gold. So just to recap, I've got 2 left that I want to share with you. I know I've been talking a lot. Keep breathing in through the nose. Anytime we're not doing one of the tools, I want you to revert straight back to breathing in and out of the mouth. And just breathe in slowly and deeply into your lower belly. And I want you to have a little cheeky smile on your face, a little glint in your eye, and feel that love in your heart. Because you don't need to be anywhere else right now. Just be right here, right now, and be proud of yourself. Feel safe. Feel anchored. And these tools will change your entire life if you do them. Notice when you're not breathing. Don't go through life going, oh, I should probably do my breathwork practice. Forget about it. Breathwork's great. I do breathwork practice. But forget about it. Just breathe all of the time, as much as you possibly can. I'm going to use this moment just right now to talk to anyone that's listening that's ready to completely change their life. If you want to live the life of your dreams and have all the tools that you'll ever need, so you don't even need to listen to people like me anymore, be able to navigate any situation, and believe me, I've navigated some horrendous situations in my time. Horrendous. We've got to move in with my mother-in-law because she needs looking after. And we were living between Thailand, Costa Rica, running on the beaches in the morning, teaching from all around the world, loving my life, and that all got cut short because I've got to move in with the mother-in-law and look after her, and it's not so good. So that's a heavy thing. We've all got our issues, we've all got problems, but it's just waves of stuff coming through. And if you can anchor yourself and watch these problems going through your life, knowing that they're just always in flow, always in motion. And if you don't attach yourself to the issue, you don't attach yourself to the future thinking mind and the past thinking mind, it doesn't stick to you. It's like water off a duck's back. And you'll notice that you can handle anything and everything. And it's not to say it will be easy, and it's not to say everything will be fine. But if you can allow yourself to practice these tools when times are amazing and when times are really difficult, you will notice that you'll go through some of life's craziest times and be peaceful. You'll be in the eye of the storm and you'll be calm. And that's my full circle gift on this planet, is after all the suffering and struggle that I went through in my younger years, I can now transmute all of that pain and suffering into gift for others. And those who are ready to invest into themselves, I do that in a 6-week program called 6 Weeks to Freedom. And in that program, you learn all you'll ever need to just go and live the greatest expression of your life. But right now, right here, I'm giving you some free awesomeness, and if you just bear with me, we've got 2 more left, and if you apply this stuff, in fact, I might post this as a replay, because this has actually been incredibly powerful, if I don't say so myself. All right, here's a great one. Is anyone listening right now, are you running hot? Do you find that you overheat, that you're generally really hot and you would like to be cool, and sometimes you just can't get cool, and it's really, really difficult? Maybe sometimes you're inflamed, or Lindsay says yes. I get a red face. You've been with me long enough now to know that I don't want to read that. I get a red face. Write down what you should say instead. I'm going to leave that with you, Lindsay. Anything that you do not want to experience that you are experiencing in your life, stop repeating what you do not want and reframe it to live in the past where it is, because this moment right now is the present moment. The future doesn't exist. The past has no power over you if you don't allow it. So Lindsay says, oh no, lol, I don't get a red face. Now, that's not true either, but well done for trying, I'll give you that. We don't want to lie to ourselves. What we want to say is, in the past, or up until now, or recently, anything that puts your problem in the past. I've had a red face, but now I'm open to changing that story, whatever, a neutral, optimistic ending. So anyone that's listening right now, anxiety, depression, money problems, anything, you don't have them and they don't have you. They belong to the past, and the past is just there. But in this moment, you can create whatever you want. And I've experienced enough problems in my life that I've overcome to know that this is true. This is fact. Life is in a constant state of motion. It's in a constant state of change. Nothing is finite. When we go down into the microscope and look at the atom and then break the atom, what do we get? Just more energy and matter. So any issue, any problem, anything that you're subscribing to, anxiety, depression, panic attack, any of this sort of stuff, it belongs to the past. You don't know for sure that it's going to keep happening. I thought my anxiety was going to be with me for the rest of my life, and I just gave up and went, I guess that's what it is. And it dissolved, and I never had it again. And it rewired my brain to go, oh, well, I was wrong then. I was telling myself lies. So thank you so much. I'm going to practice more. Okay, here we go. Right, so if you run hot, if your body is hot, if you need to cool down, this one's for you. This is a game changer. Here we go. I want you to breathe the opposite way. What we're going to do is we're going to breathe in through the mouth and out through the nose. Why? Why no one has ever told us this is beyond me, because it's so helpful for anyone that has a hot body. And I'm not talking about, hey, you got a hot body. I'm talking about like oh my God, my body is hot. Right, so here we go. We're going to breathe in through the mouth. And even if you don't have a hot body, I want you to try this anyway. So breathe in through the mouth. Out through the nose. You might have to keep going if you want to, and if you don't want to keep doing that, revert back to breathing in and out through the mouth. If you do this for a good minute, maybe 3 minutes, you will feel your body cool down. The way that this works is when you breathe in through the mouth, you're allowing way more oxygen into your mouth than you would through the nose. And it's a cooling system when you do it the other way. The body is fascinating, yet we're not told these things that can help us. So that's why I'm telling you, that's why I'm giving up my time right now in between clients to share this stuff, because it changed my life and it feels like a sin not to share this information. So breathe in through the mouth, out through the nose if you want to cool down the body. My last tip for you, a really powerful breathing technique, and it's only for those that are kind of able to relax their body enough to do this. What we're going to do is we're going to breathe in for 10, hold for 10, out for 10, and hold for 10. This one is amazing. It's really difficult to do 10, 10, 10, 10, so you've got to be really relaxed. In fact, it's perfect to do after or before your meditation. But right now, just count to 10 like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just kind of do it however it works for you best. So we're going to keep our back straight, relax our shoulders, relax our face, relax our eyes, and just go at your own pace. I'll probably go a little bit faster. So here we go. So I've shared 9 breathing tips there. If anybody wants them, give me a shout, we'll chat. And if anybody wants to take all of this to the next level and have a bespoke conversation where we transform your life and give you all the tools that you'll ever need to break through, break free, manage, ride the waves of life, succeed, and just become the best expression of yourself and become who you're meant to be. Live the life that you're meant to be living. DM me the word freedom and I'll give you a link and we'll get moving. So thanks for everybody that's commented, that's shared and been here for this live. It's been so lovely to see you and work with you and hang out with you. Please follow this channel, check out my YouTube channel, Mind Wave Transformation, hundreds of videos, lots of amazing playlists depending on wherever you are in life, it's all there. Keep breathing. Start noticing when you're not breathing. I mean, we're always breathing, but notice when you're not consciously breathing. And if you start to flip that script and instead of going, oh, I should be breathing, start noticing when you're not consciously breathing. And what will happen is your life will profoundly change. You'll feel calmer. You'll feel more relaxed. You'll feel more at peace. You'll notice that you feel more in flow and harmonious. You'll feel more centered, more equanimous in the moment. And when you're in that vibration of contentment or above, love, peace, gratitude, appreciation, things start to flow. Problems start to dissolve. Anxieties start to go away. Depression starts to just dissipate. And you start to find who you truly are. A spiritual being existing in a human body, just having an experience of life. And you are in control. If you anchor yourself in a smile, in your breath, in love, your life's going to completely, profoundly change. And you can thank me later. But I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Check out my channel. Please follow my channel. If you're ready to invest in yourself and you really, really want to make a change and you're ready, then DM me the word freedom. Sandy, thank you as always. I'll see you soon. Zully, great to see you. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace.